Thank you for that, Anthony. Multiple sclerosis treatment and diagnosis has evolved quite a bit over the years, and Spectrum Health can help even more. Annie Satowski explains in this week's Medical Moment.
A recent study from the National MS Society estimates that there's somewhere between 800,000 to 1 million people living with multiple sclerosis in the United States.
Dr. Nicholas Lannon, a neurologist with Spectrum Health, says that number equates to about 200 people diagnosed with the disease every week in the U.S.
Multiple sclerosis occurs when our immune system misbehaves. So our immune system is what protects us from things like bacteria and viruses. In the case of multiple sclerosis, it becomes misdirected and begins to assault the brain and the spinal cord,
essentially disrupting communication between the brain and body. The disease does not discriminate, but it's about 3 times as common in women, and symptoms vary.
Multiple sclerosis can cause things like headaches, can cause pain, can cause issues with fatigue. If you have an injury of the spinal cord, you may notice symptoms such as muscle spasms, issues with your bowels or bladder. So it can be very variable depending on what part of your nervous system is afflicted.
Dr. Lannon explains patients are usually diagnosed in a clinical setting and with testing like an MRI.
Occasionally, to confirm a diagnosis, there will be other testing that's done, namely a spinal tap or lumbar puncture to get a sample of spinal fluid to look for signs of immune system misbehavior in the spinal fluid.
From there, doctors can walk patients through a number of treatment options.
We talk about starting what we term disease-modifying therapy, which is designed to limit the disease activity and progression of multiple sclerosis. There is not currently a medicine out there that can reverse the damage that occurs in the brain or spinal cord.
Dr. Lannon says though the diagnosis can seem scary, they've come a long way with treatments to slow the disease's progression.
I don't think it should carry the same sense of dread that maybe it evokes in some people's minds, because there's many great options out there for treatment.
Annie Satowski, Fox 17 News.
And to learn more about MS, visit nationalmssociety.org or spectrumhealth.org.